Hey all, so today I'm going to be going through a short Scrabble game that I played. Now this website's going to be linked in the description below, but this is the Internet Scrabble Club um, over on isc.ro. And yeah, this is my first game that I've ever played. It was an unrated game against this fine person over here, Argon03, and yeah, it was a 20-minute game, no increment. So yeah, let's just jump in. First move, hurt. Given the sort of letters that this person drew, I think that's probably one of the best moves that you could possibly make. Hold on, I'm trying to think of better, but nothing's really coming up. Yeah, that's a fine move, I think, to start out. This was my terrible hand here, and I played probably the only move that made sense. Jill, I don't know how to pronounce that word, uh, but it means a game, I think, in French. Okay, so again, bad tile set for my opponent, who plays Anti. And I looked at this and I saw Pundit was possible here, Pundit. I just didn't have anywhere to sort of play it, or I didn't want to play it off of this A. But yeah, so I went Dewey. Um, Now my opponent. This is my first time like actually seeing my opponent's hand as well. So created, could have done created. I think that probably was the best move here, right? Or one of the best moves, right? This would have been 22, I guess. Um, Instead, they played Arc for 11 points. Um, and this was still my terrible hand. Not sure why I didn't swap, but yeah, I played Pun for a reasonable amount of points. I mean, 15 is still okay for me, at least right now. And then A, uh, these hands are just terrible. But played Iota, which is probably a good move right here. Uh, Here we go. My letters gave me a little bit of an opening here with this sort of file that I'm highlighting here, so I immediately took advantage of that. And here, my opponent played Vi. So Vi, I think I would have probably moved here, like along this diagonal, but you'll see, or column. But you'll see my opponent does that later on. So they almost have archived. If they have an H here, they could have played archived, but they did not. So, okay. So my opponent plays Vi. I get a lucky and here. Like this is a pretty nice set. And I saw linearly. I was one letter away from playing linearly, but my opponent did not have an L. Going back here, no way. So that was not played. So I played relayed, which was a reasonable amount of points, like 30 points. That's fine. My opponent has a lot of choices here, actually. Whoa, this is a crazy hand. Seized, maybe? Hold on. This is actually insane, this hand. There's a lot of words that could be played here. It almost looks like you can spell azalea, but no, I guess not. Okay. My opponent plays taser. Now I'm not sure if that's actually the right way at that word spelled. I almost challenged it, but I didn't. But it is what it is. So that's fine. I had this as my tile set, and it's definitely a bingo. And I was able to find a bingo, but it just took a while. And then, so I played it. It was residing. like, it looked like a bingoable hand, this one does. So, yeah, I knew that I could play it, but I just couldn't, it took a while for me to find it, and it was residing. You can see also the time discrepancy. I was cooking dinner during this period, so, during this game, so I, multitasking a little bit. Okay, so my opponent plays bear. Honestly, hold on. I swear they have a better move. It almost looks like Baedeker, but that's not a word. E-D, E-R. Bike. Rebiked? Is rebiked a word? Rebuked is. I don't know. Well, anyway, they didn't play it. They played bear. Okay, I'm trying to speed this up because this is taking a while. But yeah, I played off of this triple word here, across this. I was thinking about putting this P here and presiding, but no, I couldn't find anything. Like, I think the best move I could have done was like 23 or something, so I just decided against it and played down here. So that was fine. My opponent gets really bad letters, actually. Plays kid for, 18 points, that's fine. Played on a triple word with a K, or triple letter with a K, so that's what gave it so many points. My hand was terrible, like here. I could play a veil, but I don't think I have any words that are longer than that, so I just played whatever on the board. My opponent, reminded me that I was pretty low on time at this point, because, again, I was multitasking. Plays a very good move, plays Lex for 38 points, really nice, using this double word score twice on a high letter, so that was pretty nice. Yeah, I think that was the best move that they had, which is pretty nice to see. Now we keep going. I didn't really have a whole lot of time to think about it, because I feel like I could. This looks bingoable, but I'm not quite sure what was the bingo here. Like, it almost looks like Cambrian, but, like, nah. Like, looking back at this, like, I'm actually not... I'm not sure. I'm not sure what would be the bingo. But, yeah, I didn't have any time, so I just panicked and played mains for a reasonable amount of points. 39. I think that was okay. My opponent got terrible letters, but they were able to play the Q. Triple letter, so they scored 31. And then I played over here on this side of the board. I mean, I realized at the end of the game I was up by 59 points technically. So I realized that, you know what, it would take a miracle for them to come back at this point. So this is just bad. These hands, these tile sets, really not good. Yeah, we keep moving on. I found an okay move. Ram. My opponent plays I, and I play Sot, just covering those triple word tiles, and I keep going here. Honestly, I feel like there's a better word here, but I did a word that made sort of sense, so 21 points. Opponent plays off of there, that's fine. Honestly, hold on. There's probably a bingo here as well. Like, this looks very bingo-y. Almost antenna. Not atone. No. Almost uneaten, but missing an E. It's something with that. But I can't find it. Again, I'm not that good of a player. I think LO or low, this word that I played at the very end, I think that could be challenged. I'm pretty sure LO is not a word. But it is what it is. And yeah, my opponent got really unlucky with their letters, man. I don't think I've ever seen this. This is just bad. And then I just finished off the game. I think I could have potentially finished the game here, but maybe not. I don't see anything. like right off the bat, I don't see anything. So I just played most of the tiles here. My opponent played that, which is acceptable at this point, and I played the last tile, and that was the game. With 20 seconds to spare, I won by 86 points over my opponent, I think. 86. Alright, that was the game.